Hello everyone, Jimmy back from Ziggy's Lawn and Landscape. Thanks for tuning back in for another video here. Today you'll notice I'm in the truck with the trailer. Steve is not here, it's just me today right now. And actually I am cutting a few lawns by myself. So I've already got 4 done, and I think it's somewhere around 8:15. They're all really small ones, but what's going on today is we have a really long yard that we're all going to team up on in a bit that's got to get cut. It's about, I think in some spots it could be up to 4 feet tall. So it's going to be definitely quite the lawn to cut. It has not been cut yet once this whole year, and I think we're about six going on 7 weeks in. So it'll be interesting. The other guys, my dad and Steve, are out right now together, also cutting a few. So we got 16, and then just the one overgrown one. So we got 17 on the schedule today. I'm gonna do about 7 by myself. They're gonna do about 7 by themselves. And then we got just 3 left after that. We'll be teaming up on those last 3. So I got only about maybe another 45 or so minutes until I meet up with them, and then we'll go from there.
You can see here I'm zipping this property real quick with the Toro Multiforce, just a regular weekly maintenance property, and this will kind of get the ball rolling for the video before we get to the property with the super overgrown grass.
You want to say anything?
This one will be interesting. Look at it. You can see it right from here.
Yeah.
It hasn't been cut at all. It should have been cut like 6 times.
Yeah. You can see some spots. Look at this one. Just do a quick walk around and show you guys kind of what we're up against here. It looks like a wild field growing out here. So this is like down to the ground. You can see just how high it's, like ridiculous. Insane. This is a little bit more manageable, this spot. Some of the high grasses where they got the ends growing on them. You see that where those are a little bit annoying, but the rest of it should be okay. You walk around down here. This part, I don't think we can get a mower on this part. I think this has to be weed whacked. It's not that bad. This whole lower field, you can see that. The septic field, I believe, is down there. So that needs to be, we can get a mower down there, but that's a little bit of a larger area. Let's go check it out. So we got all of the lawns done up until this point. One of our other lawns on that list of, I think I said 16, is across the street. So Papa Zig's with us also. So we're all together right now. He's gonna go take care of that while we do this. We'll all work on this once he's done, and then that'll be it. So let's see here. It's just tall grass. I mean, this one's really tall. You got all these rocks and stuff to weed whack around. And then there's a little trail over here to get up with the mower. So let's just take one last look at this spot. Let's see, shouldn't be too bad. I think if we just go over with the mower a few times and we can get it down to like a manageable height, probably go over the entire thing with the walker mower at some point, because there's going to be clumps of grass, I'm sure, everywhere. The walker mower will pick them up. We'll walk up this trail. What Steve's doing right now is he's going around with the weed whacker. He's going to do all the hard areas to get with the weed whacker, so that once it's done, there's really no more weed whacking. We can all hop on a mower and we can knock this out really quickly. Honestly, this part's not that bad. This looks, there's a little bit of moss growing here and some clovers, so there's not as much grass. It won't be that bad to get this part down to manageable. And then we got this little bank up here that goes around, and that's it. So let's get to work. Let's let Steve go around with the weed whacker. Let's see how this comes out. Not that bad. Not horrible. Do these have line in them, do you know?
Bottom one probably has more than the top.
All right.
Why don't we blow the whole driveway onto the grass?
All right.
We'll just kind of mulch it all up and maybe do a final pass with the walker.
Yeah. Too bad for a first pass for how tall it is.
All right, there's one pass from about, you see it, a foot tall. Some of them were I'd say that's 2 foot, that middle one.
Some of them were like 3 or 4.
Some of it, enough, I mean 4's up to here. Some of it wasn't that high. I'd say some were max 3.
Yeah.
Consistent 2 in this area. Over there's a lot thinner. But this is the first pass. It looks like crap, but going from 3 feet down to 4 inches, or that's what I have it set on. We're gonna zip this one more time at probably 3 3/4, and then we'll finish it off with a 1 pass with the walker. And we were gonna go over to there with the chute closed, chip these leaves up. That only needs 1 pass and then 1 pass with the walker. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad down there.
Yeah. Papa Zig down there, he's been doing this for probably 40 years, but most of the time he was working solo, and he did I guess he did things differently. I did things differently when I was working by myself that would make more sense when there's 1 guy versus 3. His suggestion was to weed whack the whole property first. Probably not over there, but like stuff like this, weed whack it first and then cut it. I just didn't agree with that. I told him flat out that doesn't really make sense, because 5 minutes we got the whole thing cut down versus weed whacking. maybe he would have weed whacked it and then followed up, because he only had one mower way back in the day. Would have probably just had a walker. So if you're just running a walker mower, yeah, it would make sense to weed whack it first, rather than crawling and sucking everything up on the first pass. But I don't know, he throws some weird ideas out there sometimes. So what do you guys think about that, huh? How did that come out? That looks spectacular. That looks a lot better. The neighbors are gonna be happy. The client's gonna be happy. No more eyesore looking at it. And we get to take care of it weekly like we were from here and go forward. Let's go down to this lower septic and see what that came out. We didn't even see that part really. Thing's striped nicely. I mean, that front yard, the grass is not the best, but it stripes nicely because it's a very shady area. There's a lot of moss, as we were talking about, but the grass, I mean, it looks nice. The whole house, the property looks presentable now. It's something that you wouldn't go, oh my god, look at that, like it was. But this part, yeah, this part only gets cut about once every 3 or 4 weeks. This is just an extra part. They never come down here. This is just this is an exception to our weekly rule because this is a bigger area and they don't really care about this part. Yeah, when it's time to cut this, we charge appropriately for this part. But this one came out good. I mean, the grass was, let's not forget, the grass was really high. This part I think got cut twice and it came out great. Multiforce, the grandstand did a great job. The Ferris did a good job too. The chute on it, if you notice today, the chute that we have on the front, the blocker for the grass, it really helped because there wasn't grass shooting all over the house. And you notice that we did this on a very dry day. It's sunny out, it's dry, it hasn't rained in a little bit. That helps for a job like this because if it's all wet, the grass sprays all over the siding of the house. It gets stuck to the sidewalk. It clumps even worse than it did today, and it just makes it for way harder. We timed it right and did it in the appropriate weather. Obviously cutting grass in dry weather is better than wet, but if this had rained yesterday, this would have been a lot worse. They just come through with the windstorm, and we'll clean this whole sidewalk up, get all this crap out of here. This is as good as they can get for not signing up for spring cleanup, because we didn't do the beds obviously, but they didn't sign up for it. So, but yeah, that's that.
did good on price there.
I think I can't breathe because of the pollen and the all the ragweed.
Yeah.
Oh crap. The price? I don't think we did too bad.
I cut it 3 times, right?
Yeah, 3 times. It would have been. We do $70 weekly for around the house. And that down low septic field that Dad was cutting was we do that every 3 weeks because it doesn't really grow that much. It's $100 every 3 weeks. So realistically, one cut there would have been 170. I think we doubled it plus a little bit. We did 350 for a one-time shot. It stinks because that's usually a spring cleanup. You saw all the leaves in the grass, the sticks, the hostas weren't pulled from last year. Any perennials weren't touched. They didn't want a spring cleanup, they just wanted to keep the grass. High grass, make low grass because they don't live there. I think they're trying to sell it soon, so they just wanted the bare basics of the township. Nobody can complain.
That wraps up the lawn route today. I don't even know what time it is. Do you?
It's early.
It's early. We're not done yet today. We still got to go pick up a few machines from that I won't say what they are because yeah, they're gonna be on a video. So we just got the rest of the day to do that. We got to do possibly brakes on the black truck, some other stuff, some maintenance. But as far as lawn maintenance goes, lawn maintenance for the week is now done,
Yeah,
which is good.
We got a lot done. I think we did 74 this week in about 30 hours or less.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
Dad cut by himself on Monday completely, and also Tuesday by himself completely. So yeah, we wrapped. I don't know. We have to add the hours up, but it was not 40 hours. We did 74, so not too bad.
Yeah, so that'll wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're new, definitely subscribe if you want to see some more landscaping work, and we'll see you guys in the next video.